Hello, what is up? All right, everyone, welcome back to our stream. We are already going in. We've got both of our Fortnite teams here. We've got two remote players. It doesn't look like we are able to capture their streams, but we've got representation from both of our teams here today. Everybody is already off the bus and heading in. Let's see what we got. So across the top, I believe we have our two members of the Magic team who are present today. And at the bottom, we would have our two members of the Dragon team that are present today. And we do have full trios. We just have one member of each team joining remotely. And I don't know if they're not paying on PC or if there's other reasons why we can't capture the stream, but that's all right. We'll make do with what we've got. So looks like the Magic and the Dragons both have one on the ground already. Hopefully they landed someplace quiet, give them a chance to grab as much loot as possible. This is double XP, our second and last week of double XP, so you get double the points for your final placement, double the points for every elimination, so you can make a lot of moves here. For example, the Magic dropped 3 or 4 spots last week for the first week of double XP. Oh, we already have had some action. We've got one member of the Magic has been knocked down and getting hit with the pickaxe there, and it looks like he is out, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll have a chance to bring them back. I don't know if they were not able to land together, but looked like they're getting jumped and weren't paying close attention to maybe to the fact that they had some enemy players nearby. So we still have Ari Safari is still alive. Master Warrior 11 is down. Oh, and the Magic are out early. Looks like placing 28th. Got caught on the ground early, which can always be a problem. So let's focus here on our Dragons, who are on the ground. Looks like they've got a decent amount of loot, and they've got contact as well here. Looks like they're up on top of the roof. They got a knock. That's great. We got a player. One of our players is down. Our remote player. Jack the Slayer, I believe that is. And we're continuing to take shots here at that little island. Looks like there's somebody trying to get some cover there on that observation tower while we bring our other teammate back. Good use of building there to provide some cover. All right, see if our Dragons can get on a run here. Still trying to see if we can find, like you see them going all the way across there. We're pretty far out range-wise. I'm not sure how much damage we're going to be able to do from that far out. Okay, looks like we do have a sniper, though, so that will help. Got the full team still available. Here, I'm going to see if I can make this a little bit bigger by dropping our Magic streams. Give us a little bit more room. Well, that didn't really work, did it? All right, well, we'll work on this. Try to get a little bit more screen real estate next time. All right, so these guys are on the move. We still got their full squad. Let's see. It'll be good. Dragons have been improving. This is their first season. They've been improving every week. Be great to see if they can continue to move up the ranks here. As we are coming to the last couple of weeks of their first season. So looks like they have one elimination so far. I'm going to switch the view here. Try to get a close up here. See how many? There's still 63 players left. Yep, we do have one elimination for the team, which is good. Like I said, every one of these little extra points counts these last few weeks. So let's see if these guys can stick around, try to get a good placement. The challenge, early on look, we have contact again right away here. This guy's doing a good job building, finding some. There we go. Ooh, just missed that shot with the sniper. Taking some shots in. Good job just abandoning that spot, backing down. Getting some more cover, see if we can't recover and get some more shots. They do have the high ground on us there, so it's a little bit tough, even with the sniper rifle, to try to get them. Oh, yeah, and our sniper did just get knocked. So okay, these guys got to regroup, get their player back in. There's looks like they are far enough away. Got to keep building, try to provide some cover for the down teammate there. Hopefully somebody can get them back up. Nope. All right, so we are down to our. We've got two guys left in it. We are right there um, by a van to be able to bring our down player back in, but we've just we've got one person up. Looks like up, and we're yep. All right, there we go. It was a little confusing there on what was actually happening, but all right. So a 23rd place finish and a 28th place finish. Not the finishes that we would hope for a double XP week. A little bit of a rough start here for this first match. Hopefully we can come back strong. At least we'll get the Dragons did get a Elim, at least one there. I didn't see. There we go. Thank you for popping that up. So we got Elim and on this one, and with that 23rd place finish, I think we will only get 2 points for this one. I think you got to make it into the top 13 to get points. I don't have the sheet in front of me for placement points. So a little bit of a rough start, but we will hopefully bounce back here with the second one. I'm going to go on mute while we wait. There are a lot of players left. I think we're still over 50 players left in round one. So we're going to have a little bit of a break here, give the team a chance to get a little coaching and regroup and get ready to hopefully come back strong in round two. So check back with us shortly, and we'll be back strong for round two. All right, looks like we are getting started here with the second match. Hopefully we got all the rust shaken off and we can have a little bit more success this time around. We've got everybody back on the bus. Hopefully everybody can hear you. We did find the national stream changed back to the XP League HQ Twitch channel, not the Triangle, which is the location of the home office's original team. So that is up and streaming as well. If anybody wants to go back and watch the recording later, I'm sure it's going to be out there on the XP League HQ Twitch channel. So we can post something about that later. So, all right. Anyway, we are back. We've got everybody. So it looks like talking to the team and the coaches, everybody went to the new point of interest on that first round, which was a very crowded landing point. And maybe not the best strategy. So we're going to coach guys up. Hopefully we'll be taking a different approach here and improve our survivability. We do have our Magic already on the ground here and starting to get some loot. Our Dragons are still in the air. And well, it looks like one of the Dragons, they're just getting down on the ground now. So and hopefully they'll have found a quieter spot where they can get some loot here and get ready to go before we get going. Looks like the Magic have already came contact with another squad, and we have somebody already. One of our teammates is already down, but we looks like we won the encounter. So hopefully we can get. I think it's Master Warrior's still with us. Still fighting the squad. Okay, there we go. Got them as well. All right. So some good action early on here for the Magic. The Dragons looks like they're making use of a tent, getting themselves fully kitted out here, nice and quiet. Magic doing somewhat the same. Hopefully we got a chance to get our third teammate back in the match here sooner than later. Still got plenty of time to do that. Looks like we're still north of 200 seconds to bring Emperor back into the game. So we got looks like we got an elimination or more here for the Magic, which is much better start. So hopefully they can res their fallen teammate. All right, Dragons. Let's see if they're going to get on the move here. Of course, we're the two members of the Dragon squad that we can, or trio that we can stream here are showing across the bottom of the screen. Looks like they are going on the move. Both teams now on the move, landing well away from each other in the biome. Dragons, interesting enough, look like they're just left of the circle. Looks like they're trying to go find a spot to get a little bit more loot up here on the high ground. Hopefully that works out for them. Looks like they're taking shots. I don't know if they're moving in and saw somebody up there or not, or if that was just amongst their team. Same thing with the Magic. They're on the move, working through the mine. Hopefully, again, they're going to be able to revive that teammate before time runs out and get themselves back to full strength. Dragons still at full strength. Still trying to get some better equipment. Looks like both teams are pretty well outfitted here to get things started, so they should be ready to go for anybody they come across. Not sure. I don't know if the Magic are pinned in here or if they're still just trying to figure out where they can go or how they can get close to one of the vans to bring back. They're just kind of hanging out right now inside the mine. See if they gonna make a move here soon. Meanwhile, Dragons still looting. They're in good shape. The key development step we want to see is these guys be able to come across that first team and be the one that comes out ahead. So they've done a good job finding a spot to land. They've done a good job accumulating a lot of loot. So they're in good position. Looks like everybody's even all shielded up here now. So they're in a good spot. All right, looks like our Magic have found a van so they can bring Emperor back into the match. So that's awesome. So we'll have both teams here at full strength shortly. So that should set us up here for hopefully a good finish. Hopefully these guys don't run across each other until later in the match. If it comes to that, so we can keep both teams alive for as long as possible. Once again, it is double XP week here at XP League, so every placement counts double, every elimination counts double. So it's very important to, I guess play your game, right? You don't want to be too conservative and miss out on some eliminations, but if you can stick around and get some slightly higher placement scores, that is going to be to your advantage. You can really move up and down the standings here late in Fortnite seasons with the double and triple XP leagues or XP weeks we have the last 3 weeks of the season. So, all right, the Magic. I hope they're not getting too distracted here with some things going on. Looks like we've got a player down. So lots of fighting going on. I can't see if there's another team. Okay, there is another team on the other side of that thing. I can hear a lot of excitement coming from the other room from the Magic team. Still quiet for the Dragons. Looks like Emperor is once again knocked. Hopefully they get some build up around him, get him back in the fight. The longer you can keep all three of your teammates alive and with you, definitely a significant advantage late game to have that extra person to help support, and just another shot to get down onto the other team. So the 3v1s are really tough to overcome. All right, so we got two very different strategies, it would seem, going on here. We've got the Magic playing aggressive, going after people and going to what looked like popular areas. Up, and one of our Magic players is down again, while the Dragons are kind of hanging back and playing a little conservative, working the edge of the circle. Lots of action here for the Dragons, or sorry, for the Magic. Hopefully we can keep. Looks like it's Ari Safari that's down this time, trying to build, provide some support. Going to revive him here. Oh, here comes somebody. They're coming up. They got to try to take care of this other team quick before they could get him up off the ground. Okay, they did get him. Nope, they did not get him revived. And they're down to one last standing player. He's got to try to survive this encounter here. So he's got time to. Oh, he's barely holding on. Just to look a little, there you go, splashing, trying to get a little bit of life. Got to retreat. Still taking shots, though. They're chasing. This is a tough situation. Who do we have here? I think it's Master Warrior is our last player. It's a little bit tough. Let me click on here. Oh, and we got the Dragons. Looks like they've got contact. Let me switch back. Yeah, it is Master Warrior. Dragons are in contact. Oh, just like that. All right, 17th place finish. That's a big improvement for them. With an elimination. So that's awesome. I was looking at the wrong screen, unfortunately, but they got major improvements. So that should help them. Hopefully that's enough to help them move up in the standings a little bit. They got points from both matches, which is great. We are barely hanging on here with the Magic. We've got our last player standing on the run. The other two are down. Hopefully we can get a chance to resurrect at least one of our teammates here. We got time on the clock. Excuse me. To try to bring these guys back. So I'm going to click in here on the screen just because we only have one player left. Well, first let's take a peek at our Dragons here. So they got one elim with a 17th place finish. It's pretty good. All right, so we're peeking in on Master Warrior 11, last man standing for the Magic. See if he can hang on. There are 35 players left. We've got 3 elims for the team. So we're working on a fairly good score here. Let's get back to full health. Got a little bit of shield. Back on the move. We're in the circle. Making our way back to a van. See if we can't get somebody back in. But these vans that are in the circles late in the match tend to be pretty popular sites. And of course, he's got a bounty on him, so that's not going to help him. Whoever has the bounty on him is going to see a wide area where he is on the map. They're going to be able to figure out pretty quickly, probably, that he's at a van. Okay, so we're running past the van rather than trying to bring somebody in. I'm not sure. Are these guys actually still standing? So we're grabbing... No. I'm not sure what the strategy is here. Working our way back through where it looks like our team got originally knocked, trying to get some loot. I don't know if we've lost sight that we can still bring. I don't know, did I miss that the time expired? I'm not sure, but it looks like we still have a chance to bring some of our players back in here. Hopefully we've still got some time to do it. All right, there we go. Hopefully we can get them all the way through. I guess maybe just the strategy there was to go check to make sure there's nobody still left there before we bring our teammates back in to a disadvantage. So maybe that was a pretty good strategy to go check. We are in the circle still, so that's good. There's still some loot there for these guys to still grab some stuff when they hit the ground. So hopefully we can get the team back in fairly decent shape for a final run here. So 28 players, it looks like, left in the match. We'll switch back now that we've got 3 of our players still in here. I guess we'll see if we can stop watching that stream and get a better look. So, okay, our Magic at full strength. Less than 30 players left, 24 players left in the match. We are in the circle. We've got lots of loot. We should be in good position here. See how much longer we can hang on. Looks like things have slowed down. About 23 players left in the match. So still lots of action left to come. See if we can get eyes on somebody here. We're going to go into the mine again. I don't know if we're going to just kind of hang out in here. I mean, it's in the circle. If we can get lucky, hopefully it'll be continued to be in the circle, and we can... I don't know if we're going to set up in here or if we're just looking to still find some more shields and just kind of restock the whole team. So it's good that they found some loot in here, able to get some more shields on these guys. Try to get as close to full as you possibly can before you bump into the next team, because it's all good teams left from here on out. So it's going to be, everything's going to be tough. So they've got some good cover. And this mine, we'll see if these guys can keep it going. So now we're at 20. So while we're down here, kind of 19. So there's definitely some action going on that we're not a part of. We're kind of letting everybody else pick themselves apart. Still in the circle. Got about 30 seconds left with this one before it moves in again. Plenty of time. There we go, getting some more shields. Good job waiting for the whole team to get it close enough so everybody gets a little bit of splash. All right, let's see if we can make a little bit of a run here. 18 players left in the match. Oops, sorry about that. Clicked the wrong button. All right, 18 players left in the match. 17 players now left in the match. Still all quiet here for the Magic. They're hanging on. So this should be, unless it's a whole bunch of singles left, we should be looking at a top 10 finish here. If we can hang on a little bit longer, maybe we can get into the top 5 here and help offset that first round with that no point finish from the first round. So definitely huge improvement from both teams, which is great. I think the Dragons have a chance to move up a little bit from their standings, and the Magic. Hopefully we can hang on. They're hanging on. It's a log jam at the bottom of the top 10. There we go. Okay, so we've got some contact. See, we're peeking out. I don't think they see us. Hopefully they're engaged with somebody else. I can't tell if we've fired yet or if we're just kind of peeking and waiting. See if we can get a little bit closer. Okay, we're moving back inside. Still sitting at... Okay, so we're at 13 left. So it's starting to get... We're getting down to the last few teams. We've got eyes on somebody. We're still inside the circle here, inside the mine. Now, hopefully we can barricade this thing up. It can backfire on us if we end up not being in one of these circles and being stuck with only a limited number of ways out and people knowing that we're in here. So there's a little bit of risk to approaching it this way. But right now we're letting everybody else just kind of pick themselves apart and moving up and taking the nice free placement ranking points, as many of those as we can get, and see if we can't crack the top 5. So just peeking out the door, trying to see. Still some shots over that way. I don't know that they're coming at us though. So I think there might be two teams still facing off against each other over there. No one took any damage. Circle is coming in. It's going to put these guys right at the edge. It's going to take a lot of this mine area away from them. Hopefully they still have the door. And sure enough, so they are not going to be in this last circle. And they're going to have to move across this open ground. But I don't think that other team is either. They've got time. Still looks like 11 players left. In a good spot here, if we can be smart. Okay, we got to try to stay together. Looks like we got Ari Safari's on the move. We got to make sure we're all moving together. Looks like we're trying to sneak up. See if we can't sneak our way around here. Slowly work our way in. Okay, there we go. Those guys, I think, are already in the circle. And building up to some high ground. Got to kind of slowly move in. I don't know if anybody's seen us yet. Still got the whole team. Looks like we're sitting at under 10 players left. Yeah, it looks like we're at 6, and we're half of them. So we got a chance to have a really good match here. There we go. It's just us and them. If it's a 3-person squad. Oop, okay, they got the high ground on us. There we go. Got some good shots in. They're ducking behind. Oh, taking shots. Okay, so we've got one. Looks like Master Warrior is down. Circle's moving in. See if they can get him some protection here, and I don't know if they're going to have a chance to try to get him back in the fight. He's on the wrong side of the wall. Still fighting. Got a 50-50. Oh, and we placed second. So close. All right. Well, good. Boy, that's a huge improvement from last time. I think we had at least 3 LMs there. Let's peek in here. Yep. So this player had 1. I think overall as a team, we had 3. So not too bad. And a second place finish. So that's worth a lot of points, especially on double XP week. So that will definitely help offset our first first round performance and hopefully let us stay in the top 10, maybe have a chance to move up a little bit depending on how those other teams, we have a little bit of a log jam between the 6th and 10th position. So anything can happen. We'll have to see how the results come in, and hopefully by early next week we'll see where we're standing as we head into the final week, which is triple point week. So then you can really make some big moves. You got a chance to, if you can knock off some of those top teams, you got a chance to get in there and move up some big spots. So we look forward to that last week, and we will be back here live streaming. Once again, we'll have the national stream as well, and we'll see you guys next week.